One day I'll be back around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. I'll be seeing you all around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long, cold winter. And it's a long, hot summer. But it's a short fall back home. One day I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. I'll be seeing you all around.
Oi.
Until I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long, cold winter. And it's a long, hot summer. But it's a short fall back home.
I hope I got this this new highway is under construction. I hope I got it all the way to Sherman. That's 19 miles. And I got over here on the other highway. They've got the pavement on this. It's not open to the traffic, but these guys don't mind me being over here. They're all just waving at me. But hopefully I got this for the whole 19 miles in to Sherman.
And it's a long, and it's a long, but it's a short.
I've ended up back on the completed part of the 4-lane highway, 8-lane highway, well 4-lane I guess, divided highway anyway. So I've ended up on the newly completed part. It's not real new, but anyway, there's plenty, as you can see, plenty of room for me here. And I caught a few scattered raindrops. I think I've got about 10 miles yet into Sherman, so I'm going to be okay.
But it's a short fall back home. One day I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. I'll be seeing until I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long, cold winter. And it's a long, hot summer. But it's a short fall if you want to be around me, I don't have to go there alone. I'll be down in Brown County with these girls.
Did we see the flag flying over Texas yet? Where's that flag? I'm trying to get in here. It seems like just about every hour or so, at least, I'll find the flag flying. Either the American flag, or U.S. flag, or the Texas flag, anyway. They love to fly the flag out here. Very patriotic.
I'll be seeing you all around until I'm Brown County bound. One day
I got into the city of Sherman just as the rain hit again. So I lucked out about the third time this week with the rain holding off till I found shelter. after spending some time there on video and mapping and so forth, I have left the city of Sherman. I'm on the west side now. I just topped a knoll here, a hill. There's lots of hills. The wind has shifted. What was coming out of the south this morning is now coming out of the north, so of course it's a much cooler wind. But it's going to be a lot like this the rest of the way through Texas. A few trees, like it's going to get down to just a few mesquite trees, really. Lots of rolling hills, lots of open plain, ranch land, pasture, and big highways, and just nothing else, really. But right now, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I can see for miles and miles from atop this hill right now. I am 14 miles east of Gainesville, Texas yet. I just left the little town of Whitesboro, where I was doing some work on my laptop there. But again, I am on top of a knoll where I can see for miles and miles. It's 14 miles to Gainesville, and I see their water tower. That's the only water tower it could be, because Wichita Falls is a little over 100 miles yet. But I see the water tower for Gainesville on the horizon at 14 miles away. So, and this is just an absolute beautiful ride out here this morning.
And it's a long, and it's a long, but it's a short. Fall back home, I'll be seeing you all around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. One day I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. Until
Well, I had to use my low gear, I think, for about the first time on that last hill back there. I've got that Shimano Ultimate Low. Makes you look kind of funny going up the hill with it, but keeps you from walking. I'm keeping my eyes open kind of good out here, because these cowboys like to use Rottweilers for cattle herding, and maybe sometimes they're running loose, guarding the property or whatever.
it's a hot summer, but it's a short. Fall back home. One day I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. I'll be seeing you all around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long, cold winter, and it's a long, hot summer, but it's a short fall back home. If you want to be around me, I don't have to go there alone. I'll be down in Brown County with these hills in my home. And it's a long, and it's a long, but it's a short fall back
I'm gonna go in this picnic area here, eat my lunch. Somewhere here in Texas.
I'm Brown County bound.
About halfway down Nocona. I guess it is from
I'm Brown County bound.
Gainesville.
I'm Brown County bound.
I'll stop here. These picnic tables underneath these imitation oil rigs there, I guess. This monument here is made of concrete and shell. That's in this rest area here. Highway 82 West. I can see way back over the horizon from where I am here at this rest area. I do believe that I'm looking at the water tower of Bonham about 40-some miles back on the horizon there, because I can count the water towers that I see. And the number of water towers equals that would be Bonham that I'm looking at. All the way back on the horizon. But this is really some open country out here. I just had my lunch here in this rest area. Had dispersed of 2 spiders, neither one of which I recognized before I could eat my lunch. But I'm having a wonderful time out here. The weather's got good. The north wind is kind of light, so it's not bothering me too much. I'm about ready to get back on the road now.
I don't have to go there. I'll be down in Brown County with these hills in my home.
So I'm in the Dollar General here in, what town am I in? In Munster, and this is my new friend Michael. What's your name? Michael what?
Michael Langford.
Michael Langford. And he says he's going to follow me on YouTube, so
Sure am.
I appreciate that. And I stopped in here to get some batteries. I appreciate that. And you have a good day, Michael. And I'll watch for you, follow me on YouTube.
All right, you're welcome.
One day
Thank you.
I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. Until then,
I've come into a little town of St. Joe, Texas.
I'm Brown County bound.
After a grueling
Until then,
9 miles uphill all the way from Munster, Texas, I believe. I'm kind of worn out. I made it this far, trying to get on into, want to get on into, or where am I trying to go? Nona, I believe it is. Nona, Texas.
coming back around.
Well, it looks like the famous Nocona boot factory here in Nocona, Texas has closed down. Unless they have moved. This, I had looked forward to videoing the place there. This is the Nocona Boot Company, famous Nocona Western boots. But this site is closed. These were kind of like the last of the handcrafted Western boots.
And it's a long, cold winter.
So smile for you too.
And it's a long, hot summer. But it's
Thanks for the Wi-Fi.
Call back home.
Thanks for the Wi-Fi and the coffee.
If you want to be around.
I came from South Florida, Okeechobee, Florida.
Where at?
Okeechobee, Florida.
And where are you going?
Colorado Springs.
With these
And I'm later going to continue on to Vancouver, British Columbia.
And you're on a bicycle?
I'm on a bicycle.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I mean, how are you?
I'd be tired after 1 hour.
Like, how are you just getting over there? Like, did you like quit your job and like just go?
No, I'm retired.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun. I did it last year, and I'm doing it again this
And
year.
it's a long.
You did it last year and then what? I cannot ride a bike that long.
It's a
Well, after 1 hour, I'm done.
It was like 1,800 some miles, and I've got 620 miles left.
Fall back home.
Wow.
What's your name?
I'll be seeing.
Sandra?
What's your name?
Alan.
I'm gonna put you on your
I'll
trip.
tell you.
Nice to know you guys.
I'm
Okay.
Brown County bound. One day I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County
This is the
bound.
sunrise
Until
over
then,
North Texas,
I'm
about
Brown
35
County
miles
bound.
from Wichita.
Until then,
Wide
I'm
open
Brown
plains,
County bound.
howling winds,
Until then,
coyotes, pairs of eyeballs in the night. Not even a mailbox. Barbed wire fence for as far as you can see. The distant light of a ranch house. The occasional truck passing on the road.
one day I'll be back around.
I broke camp this morning at 5:30
I'm Brown
and
County
headed
bound.
into Wichita.
I'll be seeing you all around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long, cold winter. And it's a long, hot summer. But it's a short fall back home. One day I'll be back in town. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. I'll be seeing you all around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long, cold winter. And it's a long, hot summer. But it's a short fall back home. If you want to be around me, I don't have to go there alone. I'll be down in Brown County with these hills in my home. And it's a long,
I've got a 24-mile-per-hour wind over my butt. An almost level playing field out here.
fall back home.
Going towards Vernon, Texas. Beautiful, wide, very fast asphalt. I am really just trucking along. I have just about, I know I have at least doubled my speed today. And I've got that southwest tailwind there that's just pushing me right along. Every time a truck passes, it almost lifts me off the ground. It pushes me ahead, skips me ahead about 3 feet every time a truck passes. 191 miles from Amarillo. And the sun is just now about to set.
One day I'll be back around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. I'll be seeing you all around. Until then, I'm Brown County bound. And it's a long,